Real estate used to be the fastest and the most popular way to create wealth, and everybody knew about it. Real estate investment is no longer the best opportunity because not everybody can get in it. Housing prices have skyrocketed. Down payments and restrictions or requirements are more stringent than they were previously, even up to a couple of years ago. So what do? Even Airbnb is struggling to get their units rented by the vast majority of people that are on Airbnb. And there are reports that because of that, more and more units are going to be up for sale in 2024 because people can't rent them. They bought it for investment purposes on Airbnb, but they're not getting the rentals that they hoped. And therefore, those units are going to obviously get on the market. It's going to be at a discount. And what does that mean for the real estate market? I think nobody knows. But it is something that we have to consider. So what is the best vehicle to creating wealth for yourself without having much money? And that is the business route. There are many barriers that people place in front of themselves not to open up a business. One of them is money. Another one is that they want their ideal business, whatever it is, and so they have to raise the money for sunken costs, etc. But none of this is a reality. In other words, it may be that for that business you're not ready, but you can also open up another business that takes a lot less capital and just takes effort and time, and you can build that business up. It may not be the sexiest business, but it doesn't have to be. It's a vehicle for wealth, for security for yourself. Everyone is afraid of the 80% rate of which businesses fail within 3 to 5 years, and this is true, but that's also because the business that start and fail within those 3 to 5 years is because they didn't design them properly. They didn't have any branding, they didn't have any positioning in the marketplace, they were competing on price, they had all the wrong things. So they opened up the business and then through trial and error tried to make it a go. This is wrong. If you, however, design the business right from the start so that you have an 80-90% chance of success instead of failure, what's wrong with that? And that's what you should be aiming for. There are plenty of opportunities even in what seems to look like saturated markets with low margins. If you design the business properly, you don't have to compete on price. You don't have to be the lowest bidder. That's for amateurs. And never open up a business alone. Have expert advice behind you, because that expert advice is going to reduce the errors that you're going to do, and it's going to literally stop you from making catastrophic mistakes that will cost you in time and money. Now, once your business is up and going and it's making a couple $100,000 in profit, if not at least in revenues, then what you can do is start looking into micro-franchising. Micro-franchising enables you to scale your business up without the headaches of other locations or without the headaches of adding more employees and management skills that you may not have. But that should not be a barrier again. That can be overcome with micro-franchising. If micro-franchising isn't for you, then you just flip the business every 2 to 5 years. So you get it to a certain point, then you just flip it and start another one. And in that way, it's like as if you are flipping real estate, but the costs of going in, especially when you've done one that's successful, the costs of going in are less. You already know how to do it, so you'll have the confidence and you'll have more skill to get the second one and the third one, etc. So I hope that this is helpful, and if you like this kind of content, please follow me. If you need some help and you want to learn more, also drop a comment and I will help you out. We'll talk to you tomorrow.